Good morning. Today we are exploring Phillip Island. Yeah, Phillip Island is one of those places that everybody talks about when they come to Australia. And today I was a bit like, oh, sugar, like, should we just go to the campsite and like, let's do walks in the national park? Liam was like, no, we need to go to Phillip Island. So I'm really glad that he said that, because I was just feeling a little drained this morning, wasn't I?
I think we both were.
Yeah, because like we did stealth camp in Frankston, so 2 nights in a row, which was fine. Nothing happened. It was fine. But I think when we do stealth camp, we're a little bit more like on edge. Like, don't get me wrong, like I slept a full like 7 hours, but it's just one of those things that like you're a bit like every noise you're a bit awake. So yeah, so I think tonight we're looking forward to just having a campsite, just knowing that is absolutely fine. Right, let's go. We are here to see the Vietnam Veterans Museum. So let's go. National Vietnam Veterans Museum. That's a bit rusty. I will now see rust everywhere now. I'm gonna take a picture of your dad.
Back in the van. Our thoughts on the museum?
I find it really tricky when it comes to anything about war, but especially Vietnam War, because I think it's so complex. And as two people that have been to Vietnam and spoken to a lot of Vietnamese people, it's just difficult. The narration of war is such an interesting thing, because really depends on who is saying what actually happened. And like, I just don't know. I think we struggled through that museum because Liam's been to the
Independence Palace,
to the Independence Palace in Ho Chi Minh. And I was ill, and we traveled Vietnam, and we just sort of like hear how people talk about their government and the war, and it's just so, and obviously it's people that are in the country, and I understand that, but then you leave and the way that it's talked about here, it's just so.
One of the interesting things, we were watching a little video documentary that they had in the museum, and one of the sentences was, "We won the battle and then we left. We were not defeated." And obviously that goes against what we, read about when we went to like Ho Chi Minh and Vietnam and what we heard about. But
I think it's a common thing. It's a common thing, like in Cambodia when we talk about.
Oh yeah, everyone's going to have their spin on the story and their own.
Everybody's going to think that they're the winners, and they're going to place themselves as the winners.
They're right.
Saying that, actually, Cambodia, I think, was very transparent about their history, and I think that was fascinating.
The Khmer regime, yeah.
But
again, those are non-Khmer people talking about the Khmer regime, because the Khmer regime was defeated.
Yeah.
So again, victors write the history books, but what's interesting with this one is, who were the victors, and both sides are sort of claiming that they were, and it was interesting. And obviously we've also just watched the Bob Dylan biopic, and we're listening to Bob Dylan and everything about the Vietnam War in his lyrics, and so it is difficult.
I think we walked away from the museum going, God, war is so pointless, and I don't want to take away any of the service and actions of individual soldiers and veterans. Like, that's not what we're here about. That's not what we're here for, and that's not what we're about. But at the same time, it just feels like the act of war it's like, oh, I don't know. And it's just so painful to hear as well that like these young 20-year-olds just died because they were born on a certain date of the year, and it's just so yeah. So I think we were very conflicted throughout the whole experience.
It's a well done museum.
Yes.
Apart from that sentence, which I just thought was,
And it's what I think.
and it was so forced.
Yeah, it
that
was
sentence, like they were saying all, I guess, factual information that they know from like the data, the numbers, what, you know, dates that started and when the first troops went over and stuff like that. And then this one seems such a like forced, oh, we need to make sure people know this. But it
was
really interesting. So now we had a coffee in the little cafe, and we did a finance meeting to find out that we are a little tight on the money.
No, it just
so
I think Liam and I we're spending as if we're in Southeast Asia, and I think we need to like
a few too many cups of coffee.
Yeah,
I think to stop with that.
And don't get me wrong, like we saved for such a long time, like we're okay, but at the same time I think we're aware of how much we want to do as well. So I think
we are looking at what to do the rest of today. We were going to go for,
it's just looking so miserable, isn't it?
It is. I mean, I don't know if you can see. I mean, that is
grey. No, it doesn't look it on camera, but that is black.
It is grey and groggy, and so it's like, do we go to see? We were going to go by the beach and have a little coastal walk.
Can we like maybe go a little bit into town and see if there's?
We'll go into town. We'll go by the coast, and then we'll find a sticker, and then we'll head. Let's go see Phillip Island.
Yeah. So we are in Phillip Island's beautiful beach. I mean, there's a lot of beaches here, so I'm just gonna try to look around and see what beach we're at, because there's a lot of beaches around here. Look at this. This is beautiful. I mean, the day is pretty grey and quite horrendous, because it's obviously raining right now, but it's actually warm rain, so it's fine. Oh, I'm gonna pop to the loo.
So weird. Yeah, miserable day, but still looks quite nice. That, my dear friends, is Phillip Island.
We were just looking at the rocks. I don't know if we can see them from the camera, but they're like Liam called them Hellboy.
Like Hellboy red, sort of.
Hellboy red.
I don't know if you know the reference, but
and we were just like trying to become geologists in asking, is it like the level of salt that's in the water, or is it the type of rock? Like, why are they that colour? Sound a bit more like that. Welcome to Phillip Island.
No, let's do it again.
Welcome to
Phillip Island. Technically, that's not Phillip Island. It's really facing that way.
Okay, behind us is Phillip Island.
Well, behind you guys, behind us.
Kill.
Phillip Island done. Right, let's go to the campsite.
Yay!
Next stop, campsite. Next stop, campsite. Yeah,
It is raining cats and dogs. I would define this as raining cats and dogs. I don't get the saying, but this is what I would define it.
just tipping it down.
So we have officially arrived at Wilson's National Park, and we are now making our way through the grey, boggy, rainy road to our campsite. We have also put on a little bit of dinner, so I've just shoved everything in the air fryer. I marinated some chicken in some like curry powder marinade thing and yogurt, and I chopped some veggies and stuff. So I'm kind of hoping I'm going to make a bit like a noodle curry. I don't know how well it will work, but we will see.
I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah, hopefully it will be nice. So I feel like Liam and I, it's here in Victoria, it is obviously the beginning of winter, and it is just quite miserable. So I felt like we needed something that was a little bit more hearty, because I've been doing a lot of couscous and salad, which is lovely, but at the moment I think we need something that's like, it warms the soul a bit. So I'm hoping dinner will warm our souls. We are parked up in the campsite. It is beautiful. It is so nice, but it is just dark and rainy right now. So the facilities are so good. Yeah, I think this is a really good camping spot, no? Right, let's get dinner. So I am sort of just cooking up some noodles here. This one just to empty.
Yeah, sorry.
Ooh, that actually looks banging. Yeah.
But see Jack Pearson.
Yeah.
Once in say 10 years.
Yeah. Hopefully that'll be nice. And Liam the greedy bugger gets a plate of bread as well.
I'm sure it is. Have you got enough pillows or? Good morning. We're starting our hike today. Let's go.
It's just so beautiful, isn't it?
What a view.
I'm on top of the world! What are you